first thing we need to do, we need to go File, New, and then we're going to choose Video Editing. Okay, so I set this up so the video clips already come in, right? So, and I conveniently can drag them in. So I also set up my render pass, right? So it's going to go someplace where I can retrieve the files from, and it's going to render the video, the MPEG-4 video, and I'm not going to have any audio, so I set it to no audio, and normally it's set to AAC, which is a very good recommended compression, but in my case, I'm just going to do no audio, so my file is smaller. All right, so the first thing, a lot of things are happening with the use of this. So this is called playhead, and it's used as an anchor, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to start dragging those guys in, and they'll snap to the playhead. Right, so you see, and all right, so this is one. Now I'm going to drop, let's do this one, let's do that one, let's do that one on top. Okay, so now there are a couple of things that we can do. So first of all, we can preview those guys. So second of all, we can place them, we can place all of those different segments on the same track, and that will kind of give us a little different look. By the way, this button right here, this is kind of like in Photoshop, the eye, right? So, or like for the layers, it turns off or mutes those clips, right? So right now, those guys are muted. And also, if I hold Alt and I select multiple and I do something, for example, I'm going to now turn them all on, right? So Alt applies it to multiple clips. Okay, so those clips are 250 frames each. We have here a sequencer, and this right here is a timeline. So timeline is very powerful for video editing in Blender. It gets to use a lot. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to increase the lengths of our scene. So we're going to do this by using a little bit of math. So I'm going to go here and say 250. We have 4 segments, so we're going to go times 4, and that gives us a new duration. So now we can just take those clips, and I'm going to hold Control, and now I can snap them to each other. So I'm doing selecting, G for grab, and holding Control. And now if I play this, they are all are placed right on a row. So, and you're just going to transition, from one to the other. Okay, so, and when you are happy with the result, then you just render it, and you render it the same way you would render any other file in Blender. So basically, you check for your preferences. So right here in this digital printer, or in this printer icon, output properties. So this is the size, and it also controls, right? So the size, the aspect ratio of your camera. So 24 frames per second. So this is fine. That's your outgoing path. Alrighty, so let's actually change this. I'm gonna call this positive turntables. Demo. Accept. All right, so, and now I'm just going to render it. I'm holding down Control on laptop function, and then F12. Sometimes you don't need to press F12, and now it will go ahead and render. So we can watch its progress. Okay, cool. I saw the star. All right, so, and then once it's done, I'll show you how to preview it in Blender as well. All right, so it's done. So now you can just take this window, change this window to movie clip editor, then open the file that you just rendered. So here it is, open the clip, and just turn off all those extra panels, space bar. That's your sequence right here. So a shiny unicorn. So that's how you video edit in Blender.